Welcome back to the course information page. We are going to be looking at the weekly schedule. But before we get going on that document, I do want you to look at the rest of what is available on this page. First, we have the official Georgian course outline. If you ever leave the hallowed halls of Georgian to go to another academic institution, or sometimes a co-op or an employer will ask what courses you've specifically taken in the past, this is the document that they're going to want. So please save this PDF to your hard drive, print off a copy, make it so that you can get a hold of it permanently in the future. As I mentioned in the syllabus section, Language Help Center is available. Those are their hours for this summer. The Writing Center is also available in the library. When their hours become available, I will post them here, but you can also access them on the left side of the library, about midway down the hallway. Lastly on this page is Online Learning for You. If this is your first online course and you're questioning whether or not you have the time and resources to commit to this type of learning, please read this over. It's instructive and it may answer some of your own questions about online courses. All right, back up to the weekly schedule itself. So just open it here. And we have the first 6 weeks of the course. Because this is a team-taught course, I am in charge of your first 6 weeks. Professor Tara Benson will be in charge of your last 8 weeks, beginning in week 7. So I am only going to discuss what we're doing in the first 6 weeks. She will be posting her own information as the semester progresses. So for this summer, welcome. We're in week 1. You should be getting your overview and reading chapter 1 of the textbook. And we're going to talk a little bit about the discussion board in a few minutes. Next week, you will be accomplishing a research skills quiz associated with the library databases. If you took Communication Essentials, you may have done a quiz for that course. This is a separate quiz. This one is geared specifically to this work environment communication course. That is worth 5% of your grade. Following week, in week 3, you will be completing an introductory memo to me, followed by a communication board discussion that we'll be having as a class. It will involve 2 due dates, both Wednesday and Friday this week, so you can plan ahead for that. The following week, a little bit of a larger assignment, summary and persuasion, dealing with the aspects of chapter 10. And then I will be finishing off my time with you with a midterm test on chapters 15 and 16, which are the chapters from the textbook that prepare you for employment documentation. Tara Benson will be continuing the course with you. Week 7 is her first week with you, and it is followed by reading week. And then after reading week, she will be finishing off the last 7 weeks of the course. She will be providing her own weekly schedule for you as well in Blackboard. What do we need to say? Tests and assignments due by noon on Friday, not midnight, noon, always at noon. Except for the one time I'm having you hand something in at noon on Wednesday, and then 48 hours later, you are responding to a peer by noon Friday. So just keep track of the weekly announcement. It has all the details there that you need. I've already talked to you about lates and that type of thing. Contacting me, definitely email, use your student email account. I will be correcting your grammar and spelling. If you have issues, you're handing in 3 written assignments to me. I will be commenting on it. As those 3 assignments go by, I will be getting stricter and stricter as I see errors in your work, especially if they're repeated errors that you are not correcting. You will lose more marks. But the marking schemes are available on each of the documents, and you will be aware of that. All right, so that is it for the weekly schedule.